Hey guys, Prime Collections here. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. There's a couple things I wanted to discuss today that are I'm actually kind of over, to be completely honest with you. And then I wanted to talk about a drop today on Funko's website and my thoughts and my feelings on this drop. So let's get into it and let's talk about a day in the world of Funko. First off, before we get into the Funko drop that I was discussing earlier, I wanted to talk about two things that I saw recently that are going to be coming out soon and my personal thoughts and feelings on those. The first one is kind of a Black Friday package deal, and that is an 11 with Egos and a Google Chromecast like double pack. It's going to be coming in at about 40 bucks here, and it's going to have a Walmart exclusive sticker. My biggest issue with this is a repackaging of an old pop and slapping on a sticker onto it. Not to mention the fact it is a way for them to try to make money and try to sell Google Chromecasts. Not to mention the fact that on top of that, if you look at this picture here, you can clearly see that there is damage done to the pop in the top left corner because of how they've packaged it. There's no padding in between them. They're just smushed together. And I guarantee you, if you're trying to get this pop because you didn't get the previous version of it, you're going to be trying to find a non-damaged one. You're going to be looking for a long time. It doesn't look like they really thought about the fact that inbox collectors, if they were going to go after this, would want, a mint box. And with that being said, I don't see these coming in any sort of fashion mint. If you can find one that way, congratulations to you. But I think it's kind of a crapshoot when it comes to this. I don't think it's worth 40 bucks. And frankly, I think it's kind of a joke that they think as collectors that we don't know a repackaged pop when we see it. Secondly, and like I said, guys, quick disclaimer before we continue on with this topic. I'm not here to try to tell you how to spend your money. I am just trying to give you the best information possible so that you guys are prepared, so you guys know when something might not be worth rushing out and picking up. With that being said, they showed off a Blacklight Thanos Pop and Tee. Now, I love the color scheme of this. I love the t-shirt. The big issues I have with this are as follows. Number one, the t-shirt does not match the pop in any capacity. It looks similar, but it doesn't have the same pose. And I figure if you're going to have almost word for word, picture for picture, the exact same thing in pop and tee, just take the extra effort and make it look exactly like the pop. With that being said, also, we have had 27 different versions of Thanos. I don't think we needed another Thanos pop. And also, we have also had a blacklight version of this exact same pop, just in a different color scheme. So once again, this is them trying to basically get a cash grab off of us. And the thing is, with this specific mold, we have already had 4 different versions of this mold. We had a 2-pack with the Hulk, we had a jumbo version, we had an Avengers Endgame version, and as I said, we had the blacklight version. So we've already had 4 molds of this exact same pop already. This is just a recoloring with a T included, and they're trying to make money. This one will probably retail for 30 bucks and will retail at Target. For me, this one's a pass. I've already seen this mold and they've done it to basically heck and back. So for me, this one I'm not going to be getting, and I'm just letting you guys know that they've done a lot of Thanos. So if you don't get this one, you can probably get a different version of him that will be just as cool. Now, our big topic of the video today is this Huckleberry Hound 1K and 5K limited piece with book runs that they put out over on Funko's website, and had a personal signing from Brian Mariotti at Funko Hollywood. So basically what happened is the creator of Funko put out 2 versions of Huckleberry Hound because he's a big time Hanna-Barbera collector. One was a 5K limited edition pop, which was Huckleberry Hound, and it had, his book. Now, it's a really, really cool looking pop. In general, Huckleberry Hound is one of my favorite characters, but this wasn't something I needed to rush out and pay 50 bucks for. This is something you want. The 5K version is still available. So that is something that you guys can still pick up over on the Funko Shop, and I'll list the link down below if you guys would like to head over and do that. With that being said, they had a secondary version. This secondary version was a 1K limited edition. It came with a hardcover book. It had a case, and it had the exclusive Flocked Diamond Collection Huckleberry Hound with a pop protector. Now, I've seen how this was packaged, and it looks pretty nice. My big issue with this is the pops are the exact same, and when you look at them like basically side by side, you can see the diamond, you can see the flock, and you can see the extra effort. The problem with this is that the 1K version sold out within 1 minute today, and it didn't allow for any real collectors to pick this up. If you go over on eBay right now and you look at these listings, you've got it was originally retailing for $75, and you've got listed here for 200, bids up to 205.50, 250, 325, 300, 600, and that's for both of them combined, by the way. So something that was 125, they've brought it up to $600. And this is what sucks about something like this, is when it's limited like this, you're going to have people who want to capitalize on it and who are going to try to resell it. And I hope people who are true collectors were able to pick this up and get it, because I know that it's going to be a hard pop to get right away. However, we have seen pops like this with books come out previously that were limited to 1,000 pieces, and they haven't gone up too much higher than about $100. So if you're a person who is, really wanting this right now, I would suggest holding off. There's a better than even chance that this pop will become available and will be at a reasonable price. Do I ever think it'll hit below that $75 mark? No. I figure you're probably going to pay about $100, $150. But right now, because it is so new and because resellers are trying to make the biggest amount of profit, you're going to be looking at paying $300 to $600. So as I tell you guys every time when stuff sells up, because it's that big time, hey, we have to get this. And the resellers are like, oh, because it's popular, we have to make as much money as possible. Hold off on picking this up. Take your time. Wait and see what it does throughout the market. And eventually it will hit a plateau. When it does, that is the time to purchase, because that is the time in which I think it will be its lowest. Once you do that, you will be able to pick this up for your collection at a price that will not break your bank. But yeah, guys, those were kind of my talking points of the day. Those are three things I really wanted to hit on that were very interesting to me in the world of Funko in terms of how they're doing things and how they're handling things. The signing at Funko Hollywood looked like it was really cool for people who actually went. It seemed like it was a very cool experience. The pop was coming in a very cool looking box along with, the book. And I think it was a very awesome experience for people who got to go in person. If you did pick this up, let me know how your experience was this morning, if you were excited for it. If there is anything in this video that you're going to pick up, let me know about that in the comments below. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for sitting through the entirety of the video. Before I go, I wanted to let you guys know that tomorrow is going to be a special opening video. We're going to be doing a chase roulette for that Killer Bee chase that just released from Entertainment Earth. We also are going to have the rest of our NYCC pops finally come in. I've been tracking those, and those are supposed to be here tomorrow. So I'll be sharing that with you guys over on this channel. Do me one more small favor before you go. If you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out tremendously. If not, I completely understand. And as always, guys, I will see you all tomorrow.